But first on Fox, the loss of a legend. Cardinal great and Baseball Hall of Famer Lou Brock has died. Known for his prowess on the base paths, Brock was a fan favorite among Cardinal fans during the 60s and the 70s, and he called the area home years after his retirement. Fox News sports director Martin Kilcoyne is here now with more on the legacy of Lou Brock, who left behind a lot of memories for us all. Martin.
Yeah, Elliot, even in recent years when he dealt with multiple health issues, Lou Brock kept smiling. The base burglar, known as much for his smile as he was his legs. Good-natured, but a tough, winning ball player who died on Sunday at the age of 81. Brock battled multiple health issues, including a diagnosis in 2017 for blood cancer. When the Cubs traded him to the Cardinals in 1964, his career took off, and the Cardinals did too, going to 3 World Series with Brock in the 1960s, winning twice. The trade for Ernie Broglio became known as one of the most lopsided trades in baseball history. 3,000 hits, 938 stolen bases, a 6-time All-Star who went into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1985, a beloved teammate and member of the Cardinals family.
This was a man of all men, and off the field, on the field, it didn't matter with Lou Brock. And he was always had a smile on his face too. He's always jovial, always enjoying life like no one else. My condolences to his family. I mean, they're going to miss him so much. It's unbelievable. This is a wonderful, wonderful person.
When you lose people the caliber of a Lou Brock, he's such a gentle soul and always had a smile on his face and never had a bad day. And it's just it was really sad. It was really surprising for me. Actually, I learned about it through a text. So it's a sad day.
Lou Brock for years lived in the St. Charles area, and in June, family and friends serenaded him by singing happy birthday as he turned 81. Brock is survived by his wife Jackie, 3 children, 2 stepchildren, and 5 grandchildren.
For fans that remember seeing him play, Brock's passing is particularly hard. His base stealing skills made him a superstar in the eyes of many. That assessment remaining unchanged decades after his retirement. Fox News' Zara Barker continues our team coverage on the passing of the Cardinal legend. Zara.
A makeshift memorial for the great Lou Brock is growing outside of Cardinals stadiums as fans are coming here to place mementos and flowers to honor the legend.
He's one of the greatest, so he was just a staple in Cardinals history. Cardinals
fans of all ages came to show their respect to legend Lou Brock just hours after hearing about his death.
And he was the best ball player that I can ever imagine. The lead is not going to be the same without him.
Some fans knelt and prayed, snapped a picture, placed flowers, rosaries, and many Cardinals gear to mourn the loss of the Hall of Famer. Others stood and reflected on their memories of Lou Brock.
1967, being at games 3 and 5 here at the old ballpark against the Red Sox, winning the World Series. Game 1 of the 68 World Series, Gibson 17 strikeouts. More than that, he's represented the Cardinals in baseball in a way that you could only hope for. And I met him once, and he's a guy that you think of as a hero. He was even better than you thought.
I never forget all bases was loaded. All bases was loaded, and they needed a run to come in. He hit that ball way out there right field and brought everybody in, and that was a hell of a game.
Just this past June, friends and families celebrated a socially distanced 81st birthday at his South St. Louis home. After a 19-year career in the MLB, the 2-time World Series champion retired in 1979 as baseball's all-time stealer with 938. He was elected into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1985, the first year he was eligible.
Rest in peace, Lou. Thanks for everything you've given to St. Louis and to the Cardinals.
The Cardinals organization has retired 13 numbers, and that includes Lou Brock's number 20. It's no doubt that Cardinals Nation loved Mr. Brock. In downtown St. Louis, Zara Barker, Fox 2 News.